Only played 4.5 hours myself so far, but yeah, enjoying it. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh wow, that's pretty. Just that view.
Captain Tom, it is pleasant to see you.
Can we get a picture? So it's FV, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, E. Let's do a kneeling shot, why not? Field of view. Let's get it a bit out. Let's do a wide, a kind of wide field of view. I look so, like, high. I look so high right now. Nice. Oh, game once I upgrade my PC? Yeah. Definitely, I think it's definitely worth it. Oh wow, it's like, this place is completely empty now. It's nighttime. I swear there used to be so many.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
I love Vasco. It's so beautiful. You're just a citizen. So that's where we're going.
All the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed. Just one quiet day.
Investigate brownouts in the well. We were just in the well. Mast. I guess this is where we're going.
Swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Super et ultra. I guess that's a
Vanguard's open to everyone. UC born or otherwise.
good to know. Good to know.
Welcome to Mast. If you have
Mast
appointments, you may
resource.
proceed inside.
I mean, not really, but we have an appointment with this guy apparently.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Why are you so far
Another
away?
Space explorer. Hey, you ever
Hi
think
there.
of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And
do like
in your
credits.
time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
I'd I'd love to join the Vanguard. Sign me up.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission.
Oh wow,
We need to
an
know you'll be
exam?
able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Nice. I guess, will Sarah come with us, or? Yes. Okay. You know what? I was going to, do this, but we do have... Ooh, dream home. Visit your dream home on Nisoi? See the legendary Holofield in New Atlantis about your mortgage. Register for Vanguard. Where is the Vanguard? That's down here.
Yes? You
Hi.
need something? Only those on official United Colonies business
What is it you
can
do
access
here?
the building. I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly.
So if you smash up the place, they make you king? Pretty much. What is this place?
This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls.
Where do I go for the Vanguard
The
examination?
Vanguard exam? Just press the option for the Vanguard orientation hall in the elevator.
Sounds good.
Stay safe.
Ooh. Right, let's choose floor. Cabinet chambers, interstellar affairs, defense research, health and human services, Aegis, central command, office of the president, systems defense, lobby, command Tula's office, Nat station, and Vanguard orientation hall. Well, we'll go to the Vanguard orientation hall, I guess. Whoa. Vanguard applicant?
Look, you didn't hear it from me, but I got a tip there's a way to hack the Vanguard exam. Get yourself a better score.
Oh, wow. Really?
I mean, I don't like the UC any more than the next guy, but they've got the credits.
That's fair. Vanguard registration. Applicant name, Tom. Current bounty 0. To register for your examination, please select enlistment agreement. Note any outstanding UC bounty must be paid before proceeding. You know what? Let's save just in case. Enlist agreement. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to you, your craft, and up to including death. In exchange, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains accordingly to their experience level and the difficulty of the task requested. All applicants are required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat flight, successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon the completion of both prerequisites, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor have warranted it. Do you agree to the above commitment and wish to initiate your journey with the United Colonies Vanguard? Yeah. Consent documented. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall. Welcome, Tom. Please proceed to the orientation hall to the examination chamber.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or
continue on to the examination.
In the what hall? Orientation hall. Oh wow. Get some lore.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Yeah. So now we know what happened to Earth. The magnetosphere basically failed. And there's Earth how it used to be.
You here to enlist? Don't worry, none of this junk is on the exam.
New factions rise.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Probably not. I was Faroon.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent.
Great Serpent.
But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
But damn. I like how the exhibits turn on and off.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense.
Oh, so Neon's owned by...
In 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Wow, we're getting so much lore. What's this? The Narion War. The history of the Narion War. Beginning in 2196, the Narion War, humanity's first large-scale conflict among the stars, is remembered as a defining moment for the settled systems. As the first major conflict to make extensive use of grav jumps enabled ships, the Narion War was less defined by key space battles and more by an extended cat and mouse interplay between the two powers, as well as the well-armed and professional UC Navy tried again and again to pin down the piecemeal but the savvy Freestar fleet. Unable to strike the killing blow, the UC resorted to ever more severe tactics to try and divert the collective and capitulate, but without success. In fact, after many years of the war, with little to show for it, even the populace of UC began to turn against the cause, with protests rolling even New Atlantis. The citizenry demanding the war finally come to a humane close. So when, at long last, the final blow was struck with the UC Navy finally cornering and obliterating the Freestar fleet in 2216, it was a hollow victory. It was known from the resulting notification, the Treaty of Narion, that the settled systems as we know it would them today emerged, both literally and figuratively. Despite winning the war, UC found themselves in an inevitable position, painted as a brutal aggressor even in their home systems. So, in the spirit of Navy in unity and lasting peace, the UC agreed to the demands of the Freestar Collective and the Narion settlers whose conclusion triggered the conflict in the first place, and handed over Narion to the Collective, as they had requested at the start of the hostilities, including the Clinic Medical Star Station, creating the Freestar Collective as we know it to this day. In return, the UC demanded two concessions. The first was payment for damages done in the form of mineral rights on multiple worlds across the galaxy. The second, more significant demand was that no great faction may ever colonize more than 3 systems. The UC would have Alpha Centauri, Sol, and Wolf, and the Freestar Collective, Shane, Voli, and Narion. The Freestar Collective agreed to these terms, creating and codifying into law the cell systems we know them today. The Treaty of Narion has since become the foundation of all contemporary political relations, and is its only official violation the cause of the galaxy's greatest conflict, the Colony War. To learn more about the Colony War, please proceed to the Conflicts Among the Stars Memorial. There's so much. There's so much. How much? How much have we got to go through? There's so much lore here.
You know it was some UC.
We could be here forever. But you know what? I'm gonna listen to all the lore. I don't care. I want all the lore. The Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Why are you standing in a dark chorus, Aaron? Conflict Among the Stars.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs. Even bioengineered alien creatures. The infamous
to use a mech.
UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy.
Huh.
After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted.
What was the agreement?
The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was,
in my experience,
conflict that
anyone trying to glorify a war wasn't there.
Times I felt that it would never end.
Wow. That's the Battle of Nera.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Jesus. Oh, is that like one of the, that looks like a, that's the Freestar logo. So they've got a Freestar Collective mech on display. I like this museum. What is that? Do not touch. That looks terrifying.
I really hope this is just a phase.
All 4 of my last science papers have been on terramorphs.
That's a terramorph?
I can't stop staring at it. A real terramorph.
That is terrifying. Fuck that. The terror of Londinian.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large.
Jesus.
The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
I wonder if we can visit the Londinian. Terrabrew Cup. Do not touch it. I'm going to touch it.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school.
I'm trying to touch it.
I'm going to be a xenobiologist. It's science division
Yep.
or nothing.
Definitely touched it. Definitely touched it. The armistice.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xenoweapons and mech warfare would be outlawed.
Ozo mechs
All
don't
related
exist
research
anymore.
was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus.
Ve Victus.
All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Wow.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Ooh. By order of Armistice Article 13-61A, there shall be established a central archive guarded by 3 parties, the Freestar Collectives, Howard Varun, and the United Colonies, for the collection and protection of all knowledge, research, and documentation depicting, describing, or in any way related to technologies and mechanisms banned by this armistice. It shall be governed by the following laws. Access to all information in this archive can be mutually managed by all 3 parties. Access is only permitted by unanimous agreement of authorized factional representatives. The facility will be under direct control of no sovereign faction, with no single party permitted to overrule the others. All decisions regarding matters to obtain into the archives must be unanimous. Any attempt at unauthorized access will be considered an act of aggression against all parties. Each party commits to defend the others against any such attempts. If you have any questions, please contact Mask Public Relations Desk. Notice 77 KXR.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Is that a ship? If that's a ship, that looks sick. Obviously, it's like a model ship. Oh, there's another model ship there as well. The Vanguard is born.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member.
Nice.
Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
The Vanguard. Supra et Ultra. Adventure awaits you in the UC. That's a cool ship as well. I don't like the outfit, but you know what? It's fine. United Colonies citizen.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled system.
Honestly, New Atlantis is beautiful.
By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Wow, that was a lot of lore. I'm still not a fan of these space suits though, but that was a lot of lore. But that's quite cool. That is very cool.